Hey everybody, January 16th, wanted to shoot a video, share some information with you guys again. Um, Before we get started, as always, just want to make you aware that I am on Facebook. If you want to connect with me, the link for my social media sites will be in the video description. You can always get to my portfolio of the different businesses that I'm focusing on by clicking on my banner here. So if you just click there, and then look at the description and then just click on that link right there, it'll take you to my page. Now these are all the different ways you can contact me. These are the social media sites that I'm involved in. Actually the last one here is my blog site. But these other ones are the different social media sites that I have and that I do business on. So whatever one you guys use most, certainly connect with me on there. Also, if you want to look at my blog, here's the blog. That'll also be in the video description. But if you come to this page, you can get it from here as well. Now, this page right here is available to you guys if you want to have something set up like this. Just click the join now. You could try it out for a week and then decide if you want to do it. Basically, it's a way for you to put everything in one place, all the different opportunities that you might have. If you only have one, you could start with one and you can add as you grow. So don't think you have to put a lot on here. I think I got like 9 of them on here right now, and this is my blog. So yeah, so basically if you decide you like this structure, it's $10 a month. He gives you, I think, 1 week free trial, and you can put your own picture back here. You could put, set this up yourself. There's a way for you to put a video here if you want to introduce yourself. I attach videos to each one of them based on one of my YouTube videos that talk about the different opportunities. What else? So yeah, so I mean, you could put, you put the kind of the income category it is, your referral link, and then some details about what it's about. Same thing here. I go into detail what it's about. So I share this with people, and then they come here and then they have the time to do their own research and read what I have, watch the video I made that's associated to it, and find out if it's really for them. Now, if you have any questions after you view it, certainly reach out to me, but make sure you take your time and watch the video. That's why I did it. A lot of these videos are about an hour long, and they go into a great detail on how to get yourself started and what it's all about. So I don't have one particularly for this one yet. I have to put one together, and I don't really have one for my blog. It's kind of self-explanatory, it's just my website, different articles, and you can come here and check it out. Then of course, if you see something that you like on the right side here, you can get more information, get started, etc., etc. So it's just a way for me to drive traffic to my different sites and allow you to kind of look to see what I'm up to. Alright, so a couple things. Before we get started, I just wanted to show you something. I kind of talked about last couple days, some technical analysis. Just want to kind of show you something that's ongoing here with one of the cryptos. So, as you can see, this is zcash to the US dollar. It breached all the Bollinger Bands all the way out to the bottom one. It was below 30, and it pulled right back and went right through the median and all the way into the Bollinger Band on top. So that's the classic example of when you can get started. So here, I mean, of course, there's always negatives, right? So, I mean, you could have gotten in here a little bit, and you could have, went down, so you could have lost some money here. But the key is to look down here. Even though these were in the Bollinger Bands all the way here, it really didn't get into the RSI wasn't below 30 until over here. So this is the area where you would have been really looking to get in on a trade. Now, in addition, same thing here. It didn't really go through the 70 mark, but you could have stayed in there, and you could have, unfortunately be down a little bit. I mean, if you got in here, you're still up. But if you got in here, you might have weathered the storm and then got positive, but then you didn't see the plus 70, so you didn't get out. So, there's always variables involved. You know, in terms of profits, you got to know what you want, and you can't chase it. So, like, if you were happy with what was here, don't get greedy and let it go higher. Because this is an example of how you get burned. And now you got to stay in the trade longer and hope that it comes back. Now, the good news is, this is the other thing I wanted to show you. This right here, let me just take this out. I'll put it back real time with you. So, this button right here, this is tradingview.com, by the way. So, what you can do is you could do a Fibonacci retracement. So, you start from the start and where it went to. And now, if you remember the other day when I was talking to you, I talk about the different levels. So there's the 23.6%, the 38.2%, and 61.8%. So since this has kind of been weathering back and forth and no clear direction on where it was going, a retracement can be pretty deep. You know, if it's in momentum in the upward direction, you're probably going to see a retracement around 23.6%. But if it doesn't really know where it's going, you could see the depth of 61.8. So right here, if you miss this whole thing and it's coming back down, if it bounces off of here, you could get in. Now, it depends if you're only going to play the Bollinger Bands or if you're going to play the retracements, the Fibonacci's. I mean, you know, there's a very good chance that this is going to hit 61.8 or get very close to it, and then it's going to start taking off again. Now, a bigger picture here that I want to show you is kind of what I talked about the other day with Bitcoin. This is going through the same sort of thing. Let me go up to the day level because it'll be easier to show. Maybe that's too much. Let's go to the 4-hour. All right, so let me get rid of this Fibonacci so it gets clear, a little bit clearer in here. Hold on. Alright, so right here you can see I drew some trend lines. Oh, I have another set of Fibonacci here. Let me get rid of this. Okay, that's better. Alright, so you can see I drew some trend lines. Now this wasn't like this earlier, but with this latest move I had to tweak this curve, but it was like this before. This was what it was before. Now with this big swing within the hour, this thing swung 4 hours, actually 8 hours. So within the last 8 hours, it went all the way down and all the way up. So what I had to do is I had to come in here and I had to tweak this because now you gotta make sure you cover the trend of where it could go. So, but you can see up until this point. It was pretty much biting by the two trend lines that I had. Now it kind of broke out here, and some people might say, well, maybe you should just ignore that because that was just a fluke. And you can see if you ignore it, it kind of, it went through it, but it came back and closed that candle inside. So it depends how you do. I hear people say you should always draw it at the edge of the wick. And that's how it should always be done, no matter what you're doing. Don't try to ignore the wicks because the wicks were important. They were part of the path up and down. So I'm revising this a little bit. But if you look back here, Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin. I'm going to get rid of some of this just to make it easier to see. So the day the 15th came and gone. Right? But it's still staying within this consolidating triangle. And people are still saying it's going to go up. So, yeah, it's been a wild ride up and down. Depending on what kind of stomach you have, you might have sold out here with this big swing. This is a big swing. So, you got to be patient. You got to believe in what you're doing. Like I said, you could have took the trade down here and you could have sold up here. Could have made a ton of money. It's probably about a $3,000 move, depending on what broker you use and what you're doing. I guess it really depends on your account size and what you're using for investment. But just wanted to kind of follow up with you guys on this because I had this on a couple of the other videos and just seeing how it goes. Let's see. I saw somewhere else that they're saying that it might be up to another 10 days. So let's see, the 15th, where's the 25th? Yeah, so it's usually 80% of, I thought there was a tool here. Let me see. I saw a tool somewhere where you could figure out the 80 percentile. I'll have to look at it a little further because there's a tool somewhere that kind of helps with figuring out the, I thought it was here under Fibonacci. It's not jumping out on me here. Time zone? Yeah, I apologize. I don't know where it is. But basically, if you could figure out the 80%, you basically split this in half, is what you're supposed to do, is split this in half with a horizontal line in the middle of where the apex. And then when it hits 80% of this volume, like wherever the volume of this triangle is, when it goes 80%, it should be very ready for a huge move up or a huge move down, symmetric around this what do you call it? This apex, dividing the triangle in half. Something's supposed to happen around here. It's either supposed to take off up or take off down. Everyone's betting on it taking off up because money's coming out on the table here on the 15th, and maybe it'll take up to 10 days for these people to turn that money into getting it into the accounts and all that kind of stuff. But they were basically saying somewhere around the 25th, somewhere over here, they're expecting it to take off. So just be patient, build your position, depending on which ones you're focusing on. Look to see if they have similar, patterns where they're consolidating into a triangle here, and then kind of just find out, find out approximately where 80% is, and just be ready. If you're not you're just going to wait for the momentum move, then just wait until it hits somewhere around here, and then it's going to take off one direction or the other. And just make sure, though, if you do get involved, for example, if it's here and it goes up, hold on. Oh, this is screwy. If it goes up, just be careful. You know what? I'm going to do it with lines instead. So, for example, if it's trading somewhere around here and it goes up this way, a lot of times before it finally makes its move, it might come back down and check it again, the resistance level, wherever that is. It's somewhere like around here. It might come back and test it again, and then take off. So you might be smart to wait for the mini pullback of a couple candles to test the area again, and then wait for a positive candle and then get in. Because it could be a fake out. It could go up, it could go down, and it could continue to go down. And then if it goes down, what you want to do is wait for it to go down, come back up, check it, and then go. Boom. So just be careful. Just wait for that little check of that resistance line. You got to draw on your resistance line. I kind of do it visually here, but what you should really be doing is you should be drawing in where things are of support and resistance. So like there's one here, right? There's a lot of resistance right there. So maybe it's going to come back and check that and then go, or come up and check that and then go. You know what I mean? Like this. Maybe it's going to do something like this and then go. Or if it comes back and it keeps going through this resistance, and it might check the ceiling, right? A resistance is a floor when the price movement is above it, and the resistance line is a ceiling when the price is below it. So it's going to check the ceiling and go down, or check the floor and go up. So a resistance acts as resistance as a as a ceiling or a floor, depending on where the price action currently is. So if you're below it, resistance could be the ceiling. If you're above it, resistance is the support line. So it doesn't, like, the price comes down, it's a lot of support there, so it won't go further. It will stop, and then it could take off. So this is like standard, procedures for a trade. You always want to wait for the little check. It goes up, might come back, tests it. If it supports and it stays there, and then it starts moving upward in a green candle, boom, you buy it a positive. If it goes through, you wait for it to come back up and see if it tests the ceiling. If it goes through the ceiling, then it's still undetermined. But if it comes back down off the ceiling and starts heading down, then you short it. All right, enough of that. Let me find, let's see. I still have it. Let me see if I can find this other thing I wanted to show you. All right, so enough with technical analysis. I just wanted to show you that. What I want to show you now is a video that the company put out that can give you a quick little summary of what it's all about. So in lieu of you coming on to a webinar and hearing the president talk, we've produced a little video that that we can all use to build our business and share with people. And excuse me. And here it is. So let me grab this real quick. And what I'm going to do is, it's only 60 seconds, so I'm going to just play it for you. Instead of me talking, I'm going to just play this video for you. I'm going to sit back and let you guys watch it, and then I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about it, and then call it a day and keep this video actually short today. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you get inspired to look more into it, and we'll talk after the video is completed. I pushed the wrong button. Hang on, here it goes. Actually, I apologize for the technical difficulties, but I had my my speakers off, and I hope this is actually going to come into the video. I'm not sure, but let's see if it plays. Hopefully, you guys can hear it.
Healthcare network built on a digital currency. CoinMD is smart currency for wealth care. CoinMD is made up of 4 distinct parts. All 4 parts together are designed to take care of your health and your wealth. It's a healthcare network, a business opportunity, a digital currency, and a membership rewards program. CoinMD is an affordable membership-based healthcare network offering thousands of providers around the world. From medical specialists and MDs to alternative and holistic physicians, you'll be a part of the CoinMD Membership Rewards Program. Get rewarded for making healthy choices. And there's the CoinMD Business Opportunity. Simply by sharing this affordable solution for quality healthcare, you can directly profit from the network's growth. And finally, CoinMD is also a digital currency. CoinMD is the opportunity to own a digital currency designed specifically for healthcare. Transform your financial future, get better healthcare options, and find out about how this exciting cryptocurrency may revolutionize your finances. Combining health and wealth. It's here, and it's CoinMD.
Okay, so I will not actually know until after this video is completed if you guys actually were able to hear the video. So I hope the video is working, and I hope my audio is working actually, because I don't even see my audio working. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Yeah, so I hope the audio worked. Alright, so basically, like the video said, or if you didn't hear it, we have various things involved with CoinMD. Here's the cryptocurrency, which you can get started, get the coin rewards. It converts 1-to-1 to CoinMD, and that's it. You don't have to build a business. You certainly should want to share it with other people that you know, and if you do, you'll earn some commissions. you'll actually get some more CoinMD, plus you'll get some commissions for yourself. There's a savings and rewards program where you can go and spend money like you normally do on things that you normally buy on a daily basis. We're not asking you to spend or do anything in addition, like the Amway, where you got to buy everything and make money. There's things in here that you would normally do anyway, and if you happen to have a coupon or something from this, you can save some money. So they basically were giving the analysis that if a single person really utilized the platform for himself, he could save $2,000 easily in a year. There's travel, there's a whole bunch of different things. And then there's the CoinMD network, where we're bringing on practitioners, we're bringing on people that are selling vitamins, we're bringing on people that are chiropractors, holistic, yoga, anything that to do with you choosing to live a healthy life. We're going to reward you with Coin Rewards, and you're going to have the ability to access the doctors and practitioners in the network with our opportunity here. And then, of course, like I said earlier, there's the business. If you decide you want to build a team, you could, make a generous amount of commissions in addition to getting a portion of it in CoinMD, which is great. Like I said the other day, you can get this coin for under a penny right now. If it does anything like another coin has done, right now everything's down, so my comparison a couple days ago might not be exactly right now, but at the time it was basically the analysis was done by the president and the CEO and the founder, basically analyzing another cryptocurrency in the same kind of space, the health related space, and they did the analysis and they figured it out. Like, if we did equivalent to how this coin is doing right now in the exchanges that are out there, our coin could very easily go to 20 cents. Now, you're getting it for fractions of a penny, it goes to 20 cents. That's a great amount of increase. Ideally, we're hoping it goes to a lot more than 20 cents. I mean, basically this post I did earlier tonight to get people to come on to the call, it tells it all. I mean, just think about this. If you would have bought $100 of Bitcoin 7 years ago, you'd have 75 million. So we're hoping we can do as well as Bitcoin, if not better. We're providing a product and a service that's solving a problem that's global. The problem isn't going away. It's just getting worse. And, it's just a win-win situation. Take some time, come here and take a look at it. You can, like I said, there's no risk to sign up and try it. You get that savings plan where you can go out and use the coupons and save money. So you could try that for free for 30 days. See if you like that. Decide if you want to just be an owner of some of the cryptocurrency. Then you could decide what package is right for you, and you'll have the coin, and you don't have to build the business. The business is optional, and it'll be there for whenever you decide. If you decide to do it, it'll be there for you. So there's no pressure. You gotta, I meet you where you are if you're not ready to build a team, but you don't even have to build a team. I say this in all my videos. If you just share this with your friends or people you know that are curious about cryptocurrency, they can get started with you, and you could tell them they don't have to build a team. Now, what do I always say? You get a bunch of people that are joining you that don't want to build a team, you're actually building a team. It's just a play on words and a play on psychology that for whatever reason you might be thinking you just can't do it. And you got to get out of that. You got to start having the confidence in yourself and realize that I'm a normal person. The owner's a normal person. All we did was we persisted. We work hard. We continue to work hard. And our goals are to get to where we want to get, right? So that's all you really need. We keep it simple. That video that I just showed you is a tool that the company made to allow you to just give that to somebody to watch. And then in addition, I keep sharing on my page here to come and go on a webinar. So you don't even have to do the talking. The owner does the talking. The founder does the talking. The president does the talking. So we have a system in place to keep it simple, to take away the need of you having to have, meetings in the house and all that stuff that sometimes you have to do in network marketing. you still can do it. But if you really just wanted to grow your team virtually anywhere in the world, the tools are here, and you can do it all online. And you don't have to worry about, chasing people down and having them come to your house and all that kind of stuff. I mean, you can if you want, but you don't have to. We're trying to explain to you guys that you could do this virtually. No matter where you are in this world, you have the the internet makes it virtual for you to connect with anyone, anywhere in this world. So don't ever doubt that there's people out there looking for what you have. Don't ever doubt that you can make an impact and assist somebody to do better with their health, make them, wealthy. So basically, we call it wealth care, right? You need to be healthy, and you need money. Money is stressful if you don't have it, right? Money opens up more opportunities for you to have more time to go to the gym. I mean, you still have to do it, right? I mean, there's celebrities that have all the money in the world and a lot more time than we do because they probably don't have to work as much, or maybe they do. Maybe that's a bad statement. But you can see that they don't do it either. So in the end, you still have to decide for yourself what you want. No matter what you have, it's only gonna be good for you is if you decide to use it in the right way. So anyway, that was my point. Here's a classic, right? The bigger the problems and the more people who benefit from the solution, the more powerful your success will be. So isn't that like perfect for CoinMD? How much more of a problem could you find than health? Obesity, diabetes, aging people, not having money to pay for the Medicare, $300 worth of pills on a month. There's so many things that are wrong with this healthcare, where people work 40 years, they retire, and then they just about make enough money to survive, and then all these bills come with health. And then they don't even have time to enjoy themselves. So it's just like, we got to change that. And that's why I really believe in CoinMD. I hope you guys kind of got a little bit of the vision of what it's all about. I really strongly suggest you sign up for free and try the savings plan. Look around the back office. Look at the webinar schedule and get your butt on one of those webinars. And once you join, you'll have access to a Telegram group, a Facebook group, a Facebook Messenger. You'll have access to me personally. I mean, there's no doubt that there's a very positive supporting team here for you that can answer all your questions. And all we want to do is, help others do well. So if that's what you're looking for, and you do want to make a difference in this world, I mean, it goes back to this, right? We change the world, each of us. So, just give, and you're going to receive. All right, guys? So I actually kept this to 30 minutes tonight. It's a miracle. All right, guys. So, yeah, that's it for tonight. I'm going to kind of keep it light tonight. But I wanted to show you that video. Hopefully the audio came through. When I produce this in a few minutes here, I'll see if it worked. I'll put all the information in the description. I'll put the TradingView link in there again in case you want to look at that service a little bit more. It's really cool. You could set up alerts and all that kind of stuff. And just keep an eye out on the cryptos. Take advantage of the sale and position yourself for some good things happening in 2018. Take advantage of CoinMD in less than a penny. Build up as much as you can. That's all I'm telling you. I mean, when we hit the market in March, it's you want to have as many of these coins as you can so you can capture that wealth and the store of value that we're going to create. All right, guys. All right, have a great night, and I will make another video tomorrow. So take care, and look forward to having you on my team. Connect with me on social media, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, guys. Have a good night.